This week in the UFC, top 3 stories with the MMA homie coming in hot. Hey, there's a lot of little like shit going on. First of all, UFC Austin is about to happen tonight. But the top 3 stories that we have are Jamahill was arrested over the holiday weekend. He did come out publicly and say, hey, listen, I can't really speak on it. However, it sounds like it was a family issue. I do see a lot of bloggers online, kind of giving their 2 cents without really understanding what's going on. I told the homie, I was like, listen, me getting in a fight with my brother, a cousin, whoever, a family member during the holidays, bro, that's every Thanksgiving. I mean, so maybe some people just aren't raised like that, but hey, it's within family. Shit happens. You know what I mean? So like, the next story of Bobby Green and Arman Sakarian, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there as well. With that story, what's interesting to me is that, first of all, how did it... Okay, I saw the footage. And I'm going to just bring this up real quick, too. It looks like Sakarian Arman walked up on him when he was sitting down at the UFC Fighter Hotel. In the first video, there's multiple videos of it. The first video looks like 5 or 6 guys roll up on Bobby Green, and it's like, hey, I heard you say X. And he was like, hey, what? And then, Bobby Green, just being a gangster he is, like, bro, what the fuck you talking about, dog? Like, and then it just escalates, right? And there's 2 or 3 different videos. Arman released some. Bobby Green released them. I mean, in my opinion, Bobby Green stood on 10 toes like a G because, like, hey, a lot of people will fold and be like, hey, I don't have a problem. No, he stood up like a man and said, what's up? And he put his arm out. If you look at the video, like, bro, to get out of my little fucking space right here. And then Arman put his hand on him. And that, to me, that's, nah, you don't need all that. You really don't. But the good thing about this is they can handle that in the ring. That they can. So, and it's interesting to see where this goes. If Arman loses, Bobby Green wins on the UFC Austin, they could put it together and use that as a storyline right there. Next story. The Ian Garry and his wife, everybody's kind of rolling in. I like what Chael he's come out and dropped some reactions on this. First of all these bloggers putting their 2 cents on another man's business, bro. Who gives a fuck who and what they do? If he's being used by this woman, he already has a kid with her, so that's out the way. He's already married to her, so that's out the way. So evidently he's in love with her. They're gonna have a kid for the rest of their life, and all this other shit's fucking noise. All of this shit's fucking noise that people want to put in their 2 cents, especially these bloggers that would never in their life say this to his man in front of his face, ever. Now, I think he's getting a lot of backlash of the way he handled the Neil fight. And everybody's thinking that his wife is basically creating all this content to stir up all this controversy and shit, which, could be the case, right? That could be the case. But he did, I don't like the way he handled the Neil situation as well. However, we're at right now. He's undefeated. I like what Chael said. Keep your eye on the prize, bro. Fuck all this noise. Fuck all this bullshit. Now, the press conference is going to be interesting, too, because people are going to come out and ask him about that. So I want to see how he handles this whole situation. He has came out and, and said, hey, everybody, I'm going to use this as motivation. So, top 3 stories. Jamahill arrested over the holiday weekend. Bobby Green and Arman Sakarian altercation, and then Ian Garry and his wife. Honorable mention: Bellator bought PFL, and then we got to see what the homie Sean Strickland got to say. What was Sean Strickland's last tweet? Okay, so it looks like he's talking to Jamahill, but Jamahill, you're about to be a bitch for calling the cops. He might not be your brother after that bitch move. Just say, bro. Oh my god. Fucking Sean Strickland. But hey, here's my whole thing. When fighters talk shit to fighters, they can back it up. So if someone's gonna talk shit to Ian Garry, Sean Strickland can talk shit to Ian Garry. They can handle it. Bobby Green and Arman, they can handle it. Jamahill and Sean Strickland, they can end up handling it. But they can make money at doing it too. You feel me? So hey, that's what I love about that shit. That's what I love about MMA, homie.